Hey there everybody, welcome to Large Gaming. I am Balmong4 and today we have a 0.5 episode, another kind of pre-episode 1. This will be filled with information about the legendary Duelist Showdown. I know a lot of people are excited about it. I've gotten a ton of comments. I've gotten people reaching out to me on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that saying how excited they are. People reaching out to me for duels. I already have like 4 or 5 people. I've posted in some of the places I know to contact guest duelists, usually for my other shows, to see if people are interested. So I'm super excited about this, and I do have to say I already have one person ready for the first episode as a guest duelist. But this is to help people who want to be a guest duelist as well to understand the episode. Now, obviously, I will do an episode breakdown. That'll be the first part where we just talk about what to expect from each episode of the legendary Duelist Showdown. Then the second part will be if you're interested in being a guest duelist, how you can contact me, the rules, and some other tidbits there. Honestly, this will be kind of quick. I just want this to be short, informational, straight to the point. Legendary Duelist Showdown episode breakdown. Honestly, you have the channel intro. You guys know that plays in front of every show, every series, every episode. It's my intro for the channel. Cool. Then we have the start of the episode. Obviously, there might be a little bit of recap of the previous episode and the introduction of the new guest duelist. Of course, links for those duelists will be always in the description of that episode. But that guest duelist will be able to say their bit, be able to introduce a channel, introduce themselves, and talk about what they're excited for and kind of what they may be looking forward to. Because then right after that, we go to the Showdown Wheel, we spin it. Now, honestly, guys, you know, random Showdown is landed. There's a few more wheels to be spun, so those will be spun immediately after. Now, honestly, guys, if you don't know those rules, I will pause this really quick to show you guys a quick rules recap. All right, guys, so that was the rules recap. I know you guys, a lot of you probably just skipped over it. And if not, if you didn't want to, go watch the other video with the rules introduction, that will give you a quick recap. Then time will be given. Obviously, this will not be a every day or two kind of series, because me and the opposing duelists will need time to build our deck following the given rule set. Like, for example, let's say we land on Yugioh and Kaiba, right? And we're told, oh, the date is October 10th of 2010. Now, that's not too original. 10, 10, 10. Wow, that was boring. That was a bad example. Anyways, let's say it's October 10th of 2010. We can use any cards legal and the master rule set that's allowed in that period. But we also are given cards that we must summon or we forfeit the match. Obviously, let's say Yugioh got Dark Sage and Kaiba got some obscure Blue Ice card. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Now, let's say those 2 cards, we have to figure out a way to summon them. Because even if we win the match, if we don't summon those cards, we forfeit anyways, in essence. So we need to be able to build our decks to be able to summon that card at least once, as well as being able to try to win the match, which is kind of a difficult balance. As well as different rule sets, different master rules, different time periods, different cards make each episode and each experience different and unique. And because of that, we will need time to build decks. Of course, both duelists will do a short deck profile before the duel. Obviously, those deck profiles will be filmed before the duel, so obviously we will have our tidbits. I won't know what deck they play because we'll duel and I can get that and add it in after the fact when I'm editing. Then, of course, we have the duel, best 2 out of 3 match. We must obviously summon the card that we're given or use the card that we're given that we must use in order to still win the match, but that duel will be interesting nonetheless. Then we go to episode review, where we review the episode. We cover the series record. I promise you, the series record will matter later on. For right now, it does not, but I promise you, later on, you will understand why it will matter. And then, obviously, the channel outro, which at that point, a lot of people have already clicked off the video. Actually, in my videos, most people have clicked off within the first 5 minutes. Okay, guys, moving from there, we go to the Legendary Duelist Showdown guest duelist info. There's a lot more questions to be answered than these here. A lot more information you guys need. But if you wish to be a guest duelist on this series or any other series, contact me on Twitter, Instagram, or join my Discord. All are in the description below, guys. Any of those links will get you there. No, I do live on the West Coast, PST, Pacific Time Zone. And I do most of my recordings late afternoon, nightish, like usually 7 p.m. to 1 or 2. So usually those are the times I record most, but I am willing to find time that works for all of us because I don't want to have anyone feel like they are being rejected just because of a specific time zone. Recordings are split into 2 sessions, an intro, wheel 1, and dueling outro. Obviously, when it comes down to it, we meet up for the first session where we do the introductions, we spin the wheels, then we take a break where we go through the deck profile, go through building our decks and recording our deck profile, because deck profiles will be filmed in between sessions on our own, and I will edit them in afterwards as I don't want to know their deck before we play. And then, of course, there's the dueling outro, the actual duel taking place, and the outro and the episode recap. So the sessions are split into 2, so there will be kind of 2 recording sessions for guest duelists. This is important. Do not think everything will happen in one recording session. You must have some way to record deck profiles, so I conclude in the episode. Obviously, every episode, people will want to explain why their deck is the way it is, their decision making, and, usually that kind of goes hands in hand, just like most other series where decks are kind of built for that specific episode, progression series, etc., etc. You must have a mic, as it will be required for the duels, the wheel spins, deck profile. Obviously, you don't just want to hear my talking to myself. I do that enough. And any other questions, comments below on this episode, or DM me on any of the sites listed above, Twitter, Instagram, join my Discord. I am reworking my Discord. I'm trying to... It's not actively being done right now. I'm kind of... If you guys know me at all through conversations, you will know I make lists. I very calculate about things, so I usually don't jump ahead with things. I usually plan them out. So when I say Discord's being worked on, I mean I have a list of changes. Let's switch back to my pretty face really quick. Here we go. Honestly, guys, when it comes down to it, Discord is being worked on. Currently, I have a list of things I want to change, and those will all be worked on in one go. I'm also making sure I'm not missing anything, that I like the changes, because I want to make sure Discord is set up for when I stream and all the other things, because as this channel grows, I want to make sure there's a hub for people to go to find duels, to be able to find channel info, to be able to contact, communicate, work with me. And I want Discord to be one of those hubs. Same with Instagram and Twitter. Instagram, I'm very not active right now. Right now, most of the things that are going on is I have a list of thumbnails I'm going to be posting on there with links to their respective videos. But I plan to do more Instagram content later. My current plan, which I can touch on later on, will be doing YouTube stuff and all that stuff first, and then go through the other various things. Patreon, Discord, Instagram, etc. Twitter is a great place because I post a lot of news, post a lot of information, talk about what's kind of going on in my life, and I usually give updates about videos. But honestly, guys, this is mainly about Legendary Duelist Showdown. I just want you to know that those other places are the best place to contact me, to know there's a lot coming to this channel and to this series, because I am super excited about this series. I know there's buzz there. If you want to be a guest duelist, even if you never dueled me before, even if you're just a subscriber, even if you have your own channel and you would like to work with me, reach out to me, guys. I'm always love doing collaborations. I love meeting new duelists. I love dueling, and I'm excited for this series, and hopefully it takes off, because 1, I wouldn't mind growing my channel, but 2, mostly I love the concept of it, and it took me a lot of time to make those stupid wheels. You have no idea, guys, and I'm excited to show you those. But guys, let's kind of wrap up there. I don't want this video to be too long. Want to keep it under 10 minutes, but until next time, guys, tag out.